Menu narration. Off. Enable text-to-speech to allow voice narration of highlighted menu elements.
हेलो, आवाज़ आ रही है? हेलो हेलो हेलो। चलो ठीक है, देख चलो ठीक है, अब इतना तो आवाज़ सही होनी चाहिए। एक सेकंड, थोड़ा कुछ सेटअप कर रहा हूँ मैं। एक सेकंड।
Menu narration. Off. Menu narration.
करी दो सबटाइटल्स डायलॉग, फुल कैप्शंस कंफर्म, ब्राइटनेस गेम ऑफ HDR फालतू कंफर्म। ये गेम अभी Ubisoft में अभी फ्री मिल रही है, तो खेलना चाहते हो तो खेल लो। आज ही लास्ट डेट है, तो मैं आज ही वो खेल रहा हूँ। और कैसे हो सब लोग? एग्ज़ाम ख़त्म हो गए, अभी भी चल रहे हैं?
Ah, London. What a town. History around every corner and a tourist photographing it. Pubs serving up a pint and a smile. All that music, theatre and art. And multiculturalism. And the world's oldest underground, the Tube. The class of cities, really. Top shelf stuff. Only took 12,000 years to build it up. And one night to tear it all down.
What's our status?
Perimeter security's down, but plenty of your flying friends about.
Fucking hell.
Dalton, no time to waste.
Yes, ma'am. I'm in. Any idea what we're up against, Bagley?
If you hadn't brushed off, I might. Ever consider leaving these security threats to the authorities?
That's rich, Bagley. The government would sooner arrest us for trying to help than actually do something useful.
गेम का नाम है Watch Dogs Legion.
Carefully, Dalton.
Bagley, are you detecting a little worry in Sabine's voice?
Brilliant. Asking the computer about feelings. This explains so much.
Shut it, you two, and get to work.
There she is.
हाँ वॉच डॉग्स से हैकिंग वाला गेम है. वॉच डॉग्स 1 सही था, वॉच डॉग 2 भी सही था. ये वाला मुझे अच्छा नहीं लगा.
Perimeter security back up. South entrance is secure. Out of them.
That hurt you more than it hurt me.
Do us a favor and keep it quiet, Dalton.
If they don't shoot me, I won't shoot them. How's that?
देखते हैं कैसा जाता है. अच्छा मैं कहाँ पे हूँ? सही था.
They've got loads of DedSec gear down here. Now why do you suppose that is?
What? How did they get their hands on it?
I don't know. But someone wants to make it look like DedSec was here.
Shit. You need to proceed with extreme caution, Dalton.
Who are these men in black anyway?
Nothing identifying. I suspect that's by design.
गन ले नहीं सकता क्या? हाँ ओपी 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 भाई माउंट हैकिंग कर रहा है हैकिंग
Oh, fuck me. The entire place is rigged to blow.
Jesus, those canisters. Bagley, is that...
RDX nitrogen, enough to level Parliament.
Can you locate a detonator, Bagley?
Not exactly, but there's a device streaming a fuckload of encrypted data from the floor above you.
Yeah, that fits the bill. On my way.
Bagley, is that not the detonator?
No, but it's a transmitter sending a signal to a device on the floor above us. Safe to assume that would be the detonator we're looking for.
अच्छा करना क्या है इसमें अरे नहीं 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 स्निप में कुछ
How's that meant to be funny?
They've staged DedSec propaganda all around the bombs. These pricks are going to blow up Parliament and hang it on us.
Not if you get to that detonator first.
हाँ देख लो साउंड बढ़िया है अभी तो लंदन भी देख लेते हैं कैसा है
Right in the House of Commons. Whoever these men in black are, they've got brass bollocks to set up in the centre of government.
मैं कहाँ जा रहा हूँ तो यहाँ पे हूँ
I found the detonator. And it's definitely live. Bagley, I'm going to need some help with this.
Yes, you are, but sadly I'm locked out.
Fuck. Well, we don't have a chance without Bagley.
Wait, I might know a workaround. We trained in manual overrides at MI5.
You're full of surprises. Be quick about it.
All right, Bagley, do your thing.
I'm in. And the bombs have just armed themselves. Well, that may complicate matters.
Fuck's sake. Can you defuse them or not?
Of course I can, but I might also trip another failsafe and vaporize you, so fair warning.
Expect this to draw some attention your way, Dalton.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
Company at our back door. Dalton, we've got some heat here at HQ.
How long is this going to take, Bagley?
Depends how often you interrupt me with questions.
All right, everyone. Faces on, guns out. It's about to get real.
Fuck.
They're on me. I'll try and hold them off.
Keep your eyes open. Not a chance.
Bagley, update.
Let's just say I'm both impressed and annoyed by how sophisticated this anti-tamper security is. Still working.
Bagley, tell me you're close.
I'm through security, now wading through terabytes of decoy code looking for the detonation sequence.
तो मैंने यूजर नेम सेलेक्ट करके गलती कर दी।
Taking cover. This is a nightmare.
Problem, Dalton. I need your physical appendages now.
क्या?
What's wrong?
There are 3 slots on the left. One of them is the receiver. You need to pull the controller wire.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm fucking not. Pull the wire.
If this gets me blown up...
Bombs defused. See? That wasn't so bad, was it?
Bagley, you bastard. You're gonna give me a bloody heart attack then. Whoa. What the fuck am I looking at?
It appears Parliament is not the only target. More bombs are going live as we speak.
On screen, Bagley.
Now we need to get the word out. Those sites need to be evacuated.
They're spread out all over London. There isn't any time.
But my sister's at the town conference. We have to do something.
I picked up a transmitter on the roof that is sending out a signal to the other bomb sites. If you can reach it...
I can shut it all down. Sabine!
Fuck! Dalton, we're breached! Go! The roof!
Sabine, what's going on?
We're being raided. It's a bloodbath. Her protocol is to wipe everything, including Bagley.
I need him for the transmitter.
I know, but if they get him, they get everything. Names, ops, locations.
Okay, I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Wipe him.
Yes, wipe me.
Do it, Sabine, and get the hell out of there.
Fuck. Okay, Bagley's down. You're on your own. Dalton, if this goes...
It won't. I'll see you at the rally point. I promise.
Good luck.
that's not going to happen. You're here to help us with some important work.
Important work? Killing thousands of...
Exactly. To save the world. You do know Londoners have died before, hmm? The plague, the Great Fire, the Blitz. It's not much fun. But destruction is always the cure. And it begins today. 0 day. It's time for a hard reset.
Oh my God.
A series of explosions devastated 3 sites in London. Authorities are asking residents to remain in their homes as the situation continues to develop. We have received no official casualty total, but it is expected.
Mourners gathered for a series of candlelight vigils that brought closure to thousands of families and indeed to an entire city. London is now laser-focused.
Today at 10 Downing Street, where Nigel Cass, CEO of private military company Albion, received a mandate to secure London. Cass has vowed to hunt down DedSec, terrorist responses. Albion used cutting-edge artificial intelligence systems and autonomous drones to capture the remaining members of DedSec. A stark warning to would-be insurgents.
Corporations are posting record profits due to increased efficiencies in production and distribution, enabled by the use of technologies initially developed and approved for security purposes.
Cleanup as crime numbers take a dive. Illegal gambling, drug trafficking and prostitution all down following prosecutions of the leaders of 4 of London's 5 largest criminal syndicates. The streets of Camden and Brixton.
As Albion's mandate is extended indefinitely by the government, life finally begins to return to normal. Curfews and travel restrictions have been lifted in all boroughs.
Curfew?
Reports of rioting in Trafalgar Square have been greatly exaggerated, possibly by foreign meddlers pushing a false narrative through social media. Albion is in complete control of a few...
To reprimand the public about the circulation of fake news, conspiracy theories persisting in dark corners of the internet that terrorist group DedSec were framed for the bombings have been roundly rejected. Our own reporters could not find a single Londoner willing to expound those theories on camera. The facts simply do not support any other story.
I need to assemble a team, but I can't reboot DedSec alone. Let me break into London CTOS and see who's available.
I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the hacktivist, now alleged terrorist group, DedSec, on this week's Buccaneer Radio. I have Colin calling in. Colin, what's your take?
Now, I've been saying from the start we should have rounded up DedSec and thrown them in jail. Now, I'll say they should all be lined up and shot.
You don't find it awfully convenient that they've been fingered as the attackers, but we've seen no proof?
Look at Tone! Look at our city! What more proof do you need?
Well, Colin, I'd say you have to look at their history of non-violent action. Albion's put more civilians in the hospital in the past few months than DedSec ever has. I smell a scapegoat. Now I have Emily calling in. Emily, what's your take?
You're absolutely right, Claire. The government's just framing DedSec because they want to make it seem like they have this under control. They probably have no clue who was behind the bombings. But that doesn't look good on the news, does it? DedSec's been a thorn in their side. Who better to pin it on?
Angie, I have you next. What do you make of all this?
I think, if anything, DedSec showed their true colors. It's terrifying to think we harbored such a dangerous element for years. Terrorists in our own backyard.
Do you find DedSec more frightening than the different gangs in London like Clan Kelly?
Clan Kelly might set your shop on fire and maybe they'd kill you, but even they wouldn't try to blow up all of Parliament.
Next I have Crypto King. Do you feel safer using a pseudonym?
Everyone should. Why make it easier for them to track you? And now we've seen what they're capable of and how far they're willing to go.
Hold on. Do you mean the government? Are you suggesting the government was responsible for the bombings?
Oh, trust me, Claire. They didn't do it alone. They're all in on it. The government, Albion, Sirs, Bloom, Sky Bloody Larson, and all the way up to Downing Street. They want to keep us scared. Harness us with mind control. Suck every last ounce of usefulness out of us, and even in death they'll sell off our bodies.
And what do you suggest we do, Crypto King?
Go underground. Deep enough, no electric signal can get you. It's the only way.
Well, thank you to all of our callers today, and thank you for tuning in and scouting for the truth along with me. Next week, Buccaneer Radio will be diving into the Albion Corporation. Just who are these men and women being paid lucrative amounts for the city's defense? Are they protecting us? Protecting London? Or someone else's interests? See you next week, fellow pirates. Claire Waters out.
अरे यार क्या है ये? यार मैंने लेवल बनाते हुए सोचा नहीं था कि गिर जाएगा करके. अरे मैं ऊपर कैसे जाऊँगा? अरे यार तू
Is worse than I thought. But there's a candidate. Looks like you're DedSec's best hope.
Glad to see you're alive. If you're still committed to the cause, DedSec needs you. I'll send you the coordinates to our last safe house. Meet me there.
Fine.
Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive.
तो ये लंदन है.
Forget it. Not interested.
That's weird. It's weird. You're down.
No. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Hey, pay attention. Obedience will be met with force.
Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now disabled.
अरे चलो भाई. सही है भाई गेम.
You share your thoughts online. You share your lives online. Now it's time to share your responsibility online. When you see something suspicious, then it's time to speak up. SIRS. We're looking out for Britain. Are you?
Auto drive now disabled.
Suspect reported in your area. Control. Suspect is laying car. Let's get this started. Got it. Watch for hostiles, people. Come on, jump cunt. Fucking hell. Suspect has cleared the checkpoint.
Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now disabled.
Control, I can't see the suspect. Please advise.
Control, put out an APW. Target is gone. Received. Let's keep this by the book, over.
I've downloaded a patch to your optics so you can access our security system. It's set up so that I can't just let someone who isn't DedSec in. You'll have to do the manual override.
Secret passages and hidden bases. Oh, I fucking missed this shite.
We're on their tail. Over.
One of Sabine's,
Any other
are ya?
patrols have eyes on the
I'll see
suspect,
you
over?
downstairs later then.
No visual of target. Ending pursuit.
Open sesame. Anyone around? Guess not. Let's find the power then.
Walking bastard.
No DedSec registration detected. Identify yourself, or I'll seal the exits, hack your optic, and read you every drunken email you ever wrote until you starve.
And you'll have to explain my untimely demise to Sabine.
Sabine's alive? Well, that's one piece of good news. I'm Bagley, DedSec's definitely not stolen, highly advanced AI assistant, and it seems I've been out of commission for a few months. Anyway, why don't you go connect me to the DedSec network so I can become more powerful than you could possibly imagine? I mean, catch up on what I missed.
Yes, another one.
Ah, that's it. I'm reconnected to the network. Downloading our database, news archives, and oh no. Terrorist group DedSec responsible for deadly bombings in London. Dalton Wolf dead? I leave you people alone for a second and you immediately cock it all up.
That's the shape of it. What I want to know is if it wasn't DedSec who did the bombings, who was it?
There's a gap in my memory after Dalton, well, let's be honest, after I disarmed the bomb at Parliament. I'm missing information about what happened after I was taken offline, but from what I can infer, an unknown hacker group identified only as Zero Day was involved. I believe this Zero Day staged the attacks and framed DedSec for their dirty work. Come to my terminal. Sabine is requesting a video call.
This is London Calling. You're listening to Buccaneer, your pirate pod.
Patching in Sabine Brandt now. I suggest you listen very closely to anything she has to say.
There you are. I'm glad you made it. Backley. God, it's good to hear your demented little voice. Is your memory intact?
Not even slightly. The last record I have is of our HQ being raided. My only lead is a group known as Zero Day. Ring any bells?
No. But the HQ was attacked by some men in black, the same that were at Parliament. Maybe working together. We didn't stand a chance. They just gunned everyone down.
Christ. How did you make it out?
I managed to escape through the sewers to Camden. A contact smuggled me out of the city, and I've been hiding out in the north since.
Prudent. Your profile is red flagged as a high-priority target in the city's surveillance system. Even a partial recognition here would have you hunted down and shot on sight.
DedSec is about as popular as the plague these days. Look, you know I do anything for you, but fucking hell. Sabine, that's a lot to ask.
Listen, if anyone knows anything about risks, it's me. I lost everything and everyone. But it comes down to this. London is in a death spiral. And if DedSec can't pull it out, trust me, no one can. The city needs a resistance. And it starts with you. What do you say?
Fuck it. As fate's worse than death.
Excellent. New user registered. Welcome to DedSec. Now, it would be irresponsible of us to release you naked and mewling into the wild. You'll find equipment around the safe house that are essential items in your DedSec kit. We have a sophisticated system for hiding your identity from facial recognition tech. It's called a mask. And while we're here, perhaps we can talk about updating your wardrobe. I mean, look at you. Come on.
You've got all these fancy new toys, but it's also important to know the basics. You need to learn how to throw a punch and how to take one. Albion will escalate if you come at them with a gun and shoot you down. We want to avoid collateral damage. In DedSec, we try to use guns only as a last resort.
Have you already met Connie Robinson? She owns the pub and is an old DedSec contact. Not to mention a champion.
Couldn't have done that better myself. You want to get in under my block. Find the weak point. That's it. Yes, nice one. Quick back on your feet now. You want to create distance. Couldn't have done that better myself. That's it!
Right. Gear in order? Know enough not to punch yourself in the face or get shot for pulling out a gun too early? Brilliant. I'm working out how we find Zero Day and ruin their day, but I need someone with actual legs to do the legwork. Hope you're ready.
We have some damage control to do if we want to change the perception that we're a bunch of violent thugs. I'll let you be the judge of how best to handle yourself, but remember, you represent DedSec now.
All right, let's do this. What's the plan, boss?
Make no mistake, London is under occupation. Armed mercenaries patrol our streets, allegedly to keep people safe, but really they're keeping the people scared.
Oldest trick in the authoritarian handbook. Make people afraid of nothing they police themselves.
So, we have to ignite the will to resist in the people of London by showing them that Albion
Auto
aren't the
drive now
solution.
enabled.
They're the problem.
For that, we'll need information. I'm pushing 2 sets of coordinates to your optic.
Cheers, Bagley. I've identified 2 opportunities. 1, we're going to disrupt some Albion propaganda. Remind the people it's not Albion's way or the highway. 2, we need intel about Albion operations if we want to throw a spanner in their plans. You game?
You know I am. Let's light this motherfucker up.
Brilliant. Let's get the people of London on board.
Auto drive now disabled.
London, one of the busiest cities on the planet. 9 million people, 3 million cars, and all that means is gridlock. But with Parcel Fox's new drone collect and delivery service, your next delivery is just one click away. Whatever you want, whenever you want, wherever you want. Parcel Fox.
Nobody's ever said it, so I'll say it first. We can go back and forth like we're taking turns. I'll try and make amends, I'll probably make it worse. But we have never told the truth since our day of birth. 'Cause we've been running around the streets and we're lying through our teeth just to try and press these people. These people will never meet. We will try and sell you dreams, then we'll never let you sleep. We're all liars, we're all cheats, we're all...
Albion have established an operational base in the Royal Court of Justice.
Suppose the tracks that they've taken over the courts, they throw everyone who crosses them in a cage.
Exactly. But it likely means there's information here about how Albion are targeting dissenters, the who and the why. We need that data if we're going to disrupt their operation.
Something.
हाँ ये गेम मैं भी फ्री में खेल रहा हूँ। गेम वैसे $60 की होगी कम से कम, अब 3-4 हज़ार रुपये की होगी। ये 3-4 हज़ार रुपये की होगी, 4,000 रुपये की होगी।
What have we got, Bagley?
A list of what Albion consider high-value targets that are threats to the peaceful running of London. See here, a journalist, and this one runs a community shelter. Good God, bar your doors.
What the fuck?
All suspected of sowing rebellion or exhibiting tendencies towards... Albion is systematically arresting people even before they rise up. Joke's on them. This list can actually help us find like-minded allies willing to help us. Well done. Now, let's disrupt some of Albion's propaganda and give some hope to the people.
It compromises your security and the security of London.
Look, just comply with the search.
You can't do this to me.
You hear what I said? Hey?
Attention. Basic cybersecurity awareness. Tampering with your assigned optic device will leave you vulnerable and is a punishable offense.
Fucking move. Get it, you swaggle. You'll comply, goddammit. I'll put you in hospital. Please, man, lay off!
Remember to be vigilant when going about your daily activities. Report.
Look around. It's Albion, Albion, fucking Albion everywhere. It's burnt into the skin of the city. This isn't just propaganda. This is a fucking psychological cattle tag.
There's going to be that much less once you're done here. Let's give Camden a break from these eyesores.
I'm on it.
Keep all documentation and identification up to date. ID checks and searches keep us safe. Right, it's inside. If you have time to hurry.
If you hijacked that scissor lift, you could use it to access the rooftop.
The City of London is actively tracking and searching for dangerous wanted individuals. All citizens have an important role to play. Observe, report, keep crime levels down, and your streets safe.
Yes, nicely done. That'll get people's attention. Let them know someone is standing up to Albion. Light the spark that they can stand up to.
If nothing else, it'll relieve their eye strain.
What now?
We're already seeing results from what you've done. That list we found named a journalist in Camden who's been investigating Albion. We reached out and he's got information that can help us. I think you should meet with him.
Send me the location.
Right. No.
Heard you need help. What can I do?
You're the crew that's been sticking it to Albion. Can't believe someone else is. Thought I was alone, right? Not doing much, just putting the word out. But you? Taking action, mate.
Yeah, agreed. Tyranny isn't an idea. It's an institution. Boots, paper, plumbing. We tear down Albion, we make room for something better. So what do you have?
Almost got clipped finding this. All of Albion's operational data for the entire city. Convoy routes, surveillance targets, assets. It's all there. Thinking you can make good use of that.
Fucking right.
Here's a sample. Albion's closed King's Cross to the public, right? But what people don't know is that they're using it as their logistics centre. Materials, troops, whatever. A lot of it runs through there. You want to give the people a huge boost? Hit that place. Put it out of commission and you'll severely hamstring Albion's operations here in Camden. Hell, everywhere.
That's the move then.
That's the... You're not listening to me.
I guess.
Albion's operational plans are just what we needed to really get some traction. We'll have to take a close look at this. Now, how do we take King's Cross offline?
Albion's housed a massive hybrid power generator in there. Output must be... Getting to that generator ain't gonna be easy. They've locked it up tighter since I last saw.
Any ideas?
My news drones are still in here. They should be functional. You can use one of them. Probably have better luck piloting it too, yeah?
Well, causing a power surge in a hybrid power generator isn't like making a toasty. We're going to need detailed specifications.
Let's get nosy then.
Investigation underway. Updating facial recognition software. Investigating disturbance.
Yeah, check this out.
Cool, looks bloody complicated. News he's got a pretty functional camera. Would a picture do you, Bagley?
It would indeed. According to this, there's an override code that'll get us into the generator's system.
Investigation underway. Updating.
That's it. Use the code on the generator and I can trigger a power surge.
It should be enough to take King's Cross offline. And the rail system too.
Here we go.
We got a gold mine of information out of St. Pancras. Albion convoys, informants, gear, you name it. Everything we need to ignite the people of London, like we did in Camden. Derail Albion's operations and give the people a reason to rise up, borough by borough. The more we do that, the more we'll get allies flocking to the cause. We'll show London that DedSec is here for them.
That was off the chain, mate. I knew DedSec weren't the bad guys Albion was saying. Now the rest of Camden will too. Thanks.
Thanks.
Now that you've shown the borough what DedSec is really all about, there are going to be folks wanting to join up. A lot of people have been looking for a way to fight back. In fact, there's one in particular I suspect will contact you very soon. I happen to know they're champing at the bit.
Grand. Appreciate any leads you can send us.
Fuck me, you're still alive. I owe Sabine a tenner. Not only that, but your resistance handiwork just opened up a whole new source of information. So now I spy with my hypothetical eye something interesting at the Ministry of Civic Management.
What is it?
The Signals Intelligence Response Service, or SIRS, or the Earl Grey Gestapo, have developed a surveillance technology called AR reconstruction. It's the bleeding edge of privacy rights violation, and thus it could be very useful in our attempts to find Zero Day.
All persons who obstruct or in any way interfere with an Albion guard in the performance of their duties will be considered arrested and held in custody until such time as false charges are applied.
This is bad.
You are within an Albion. Be prepared to present identification.
मेरा पंगा मेरे पे भारी पड़ गया हाँ
Wait, big shot. No need for trouble, mate. Oh, no trouble, eh?
This is just infuriating.
So fucking bad. This is Clan Kelly turf, so just being here means you're in for trouble, so fuck off.
It was a banner year for what many may think an unlikely type of crime, namely non-violent crimes committed by people over the age of 75. Impoverished elderly are turning to crime in the hopes of gaining free room and board. Join GBB as we look into the last resort of elder care, prison.
If you're feeling out of your depth or like you could use a breather, you can always call on your new teammates to step in. It's your call.
That's the advantage of working together instead of alone.
I'm here.
In theory, the AR reconstruction should allow me to use various sources of surveillance data to rebuild past events. Access a data relay, and I can scrape all the metadata for this area. That's it. Now, let's take this autocratic wet dream for a test drive. What an asshole!
That's it! Using lethal force!
Offside! Suspect is injured! You just don't waste my time! Getting to cover! Shots fired!
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Fucking hell, we're living in Big Brother and no one even knows it.
You're right. We definitely need this extremely cool thing I want for investigating Zero Day. Shit, for some reason I can't clone it to our servers. Alright, access the network here and let's see if we can't find out where to nick one. Located the CTOS hub. Aha! The SIRS has deployed this technology at their HQ, and I've just nabbed their manual on how to set up the system. Now, Scarpa, you can't steal their toy if they throw you in the gulag.
So, we're stealing the AR reconstruction gadget. Tell me what to do.
The program is hosted on a server that's on the roof of SIRS HQ. All you have to do is grab the whole thing, then take it to a few high-density locations so I could recalibrate it to the DedSec network and clone my own version.
Are you just expecting me to strap the fucker to me back? The bleeding server's got away half a ton.
We need to find someone with access to a cargo or construction drone that can fly it off of there. Perfect opportunity to recruit a heavy lifter to the cause, I'd say.
Heavy lifter. Some kind of construction drone, right? Where could I find one?
Well, let's put our thinking caps on, shall we? Now, who in London would have access to a construction
Auto drive
drone?
now disabled.
Could it be a construction worker?
Bang on, Bagley, thank you.
Not so hard, was it? There's an active construction yard nearby. I dare say you'll probably be able to find a construction worker to recruit there. Here's the coordinates. Oh, they have a beastly drone friend. I mean, the person looks sufficient too. Occupation? Check. Drone? Check. This could be the one.
They look promising.
You need to show me pictures.
You look about as sick of this shit as I am.
Are you DedSec? Thank the Lord. I could use your help.
We might be able to help. What's the situation?
I was sick and had no way to pay my medical bills. Clan Kelly said they'd take care of me, except now I'm basically trapped, forever working off what I owe them. Help me get free of Clan Kelly.
Okay, we'll handle it.
Clan Kelly will bleed our new friend dry if we don't do something.
This particular construction site is a money laundering front for a Kelly chapter out of Camden Market. Any record of the debt would be stored there.
Grand.
No. No.
All persons are advised to ensure that their optic devices have the latest firmware installed. Failure to do so is a crime.
ओके तो मैंने क्या किया है, मैंने एक अपलोड किया, मैंने इसे जहाँ समाप्त किया मैंने यही किया। मेडिकल की जरूरत नहीं थी।
Forgive me for saying, but you look like the kind of lunatic who wants to change things.
Ah, so you're DedSec then? Good. I could use a hand with something.
We might be able to help. What's the situation?
Albion poisoned me. I used to work in an Albion warehouse until I started bleeding from my fucking eyes, that is.
Jesus, that's awful.
I filed a complaint, did everything official. But somehow they turned everything around and said insufficient evidence or some shite. Again, I was bleeding from me fucking eyes, and I wasn't the only one. I bet you Evan, they didn't even do an investigation.
Well, I certainly wouldn't put bribing a regulator past Albion. We'll look into it for you.
जहाँ से मार दिया सैयद बाकिर को शाउट आउट, वैसे तो मेरे चैनल पे शाउट आउट मांग ही रहे हो, शाउट आउट सैयद बाकिर को फेमस करा दो।
Defacing public buildings is a crime.
As a team.
Halt this activity as soon as you witness it.
Hello, my D Mohit, कैसा हो?
Piss off.
celebrities.
मेरा पीसी 1 लाख का है, पीसी में लैपटॉप 1 लाख 1.2 लाख।
So sorry.
You look about as sick of this shit as I am.
Hey, you're dead sick, aren't you? Great timing. I need a hand with something.
We might be able to help. What's the situation?
So, I'm volunteering with this charity. We're helping out immigrants who don't have papers, protecting them from the deportation squads. I've tried to reach out to some of the people I helped, but I can't get in touch with anyone. Something's wrong.
I follow. We'll look into this charity. Make sure everything's above board.
I traced her message history, and her charity contact was texting her from a known Clan Kelly hideout.
Of course. If people are suffering, Clan Kelly finds a way to make money. Point me at the cunts.
Indeed. Pushing you the location.
Forgive me for saying, but you look like the kind of lunatic who wants to change things.
You're dead sick, aren't you? Well, have I got some juicy information for you lot?
I'm listening.
A few weeks ago, my entire division got sacked, yeah? All 300 of us. But what's even weirder is that we all got replaced. Like the same day.
Christ, that's terrible.
Yeah, it's alright. Got a few things lined up. But I can't get this thing out of my head. It's just way too fishy. We were the genuine article. But they tossed us out and replaced us with fakes. I am telling you, they're up to something.
So you want DedSec to look into your replacement then?
Yep. Help me with this and I'll owe you big time.
Rescue turn documents release. पुलिस की गाड़ी कहाँ पे है? रुक जा।
Out!
As we expected, a full-blown Clan Kelly operation. Looks like they're detaining undocumented immigrants on site for some reason. Suggest you rescue whoever's being held here and then contact our friend.
I'm on it.
There they are. Careful, Clan Kelly might be willing to kill them rather than let them escape. Get her out.
Yes, thank. Oh, Brill, thank you.
There. Once we're clear of the area, you can report on what we found.
I'm with DedSec. I'm afraid Clan Kelly's been pulling the wool over your eyes. You work for them.
No, you got it wrong. I'm working with human rights activists. Their methods may be a little iffy sometimes, but they're legit.
That's a dirty little lie. They fooled you into helping them traffic human beings.
My God, how could I be so dim? I thought I was making a difference. All I want to do is help people, you know? But I was just throwing them to the wolves.
You know, DedSec's looking for fighters, and you seem to have some fight in you. How about letting it out?
Sounds like a blast. I'm in.
नीचे जाना मुझे
Times are uncertain, and we live with the constant news of threats. But hasn't that always been the way? This island became great, not because of the good times, but how we dealt with the bad. From tighter border controls to investing in the power, your government is taking the action needed to keep Britain safe. So when you meet someone who questions what we're doing, it's time for you to ask, why are they so worried? After all, if you've got nothing to hide, you've nothing to fear. SIRS, securing Britain to make things great.
Yep. Nah, I'm too old for this.
Oh, yeah?
Should be getting on this to get its act together.
Is this really necessary? Please, exercise
I'm on your side
and
here.
report all suspicious activity
Just
to
a little.
Albion.
Just take it in. Okay.
The DedSec resurgence have prompted Parliament to approve the use of lethal force for Albion contractors. CEO Nigel Cass had this to say.
DedSec terrorists will quickly find that Albion, unlike the police force of this city, is battle-tested and proven in the field.
The Prime Minister's office has called this shoot-to-kill mandate a drastic but necessary...
No time for doubts.
to make London safe.
Here, your new kit.
No turning back now. It's goodbye to normal life. Friends, family. DedSec's a full-time thing.
What you mean normal? The bleeding government announcing they can shoot you dead.
Yeah, it's all messed up. And I want to help. But I have a life. It'll be tough to give it up.
No one's leaving anything behind. We're taking a stand to help everyone we cared about.
बताओ नहीं
Yep. All right. I'm ready.
मैं सोच तो बिल्कुल भी झेल
Welcome to the resistance.
पत्ती से निकाला अबे क्या मुझे घटिया के साथ साफ कैसे करूं?
Building a resistance group requires operatives with specialized skills. Technical abilities, firearms handling, and physical training are all valuable. Bare-knuckle boxing rings are a good place to find people who are good at throwing punches, or taking them. By defeating each opponent in an arena, you'll have an opportunity to face its best fighter. Prove your physical superiority, and they may consider joining DedSec. I'm guessing that's some sort of primate society thing.
Hey, prick.
भला मैं कंस्ट्रक्शन वर्क कैसे सब करूं?
In just 3 short years, London has seen 15% of its workforce made redundant, and another 20% are expected to be added in the next 5 years. As artificial intelligence advances on new
that is allowed.
Incredible!
Right. Yes. Yeah, no, that's a no.
Requesting subject retreat. Area is secure. Over. What?
Don't make me beat you to death with a bloody cricket bat.
Stupid robot, go away! Disgusting.
That crosses the line. You're gonna give me a heart attack. Yeah. Oh my god, I know.
Construction अभी के लिए इतना ही। वीडियो देखते हैं कितना है। चूज ऑडिशन कितने का है ये? €29। काफी महंगा है। हटो। तो ये था वॉच डॉग्स लीजन। ये पता नहीं, गेम थोड़ा बहुत ज़्यादा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड है और ये फ्री तो आज ही ख़त्म हो रहा है। देखते हैं कुछ और नया गेम खेल के देखते हैं इंटरेस्टिंग सा। अभी के लिए बाय बाय, मिलते हैं अगले कल एक वीडियो अपलोड होगी, देखते हैं होते कि नहीं। थोड़ा बोरिंग सा है लेकिन देखते हैं। ओके बाय बाय।